Hey guys, how you doing? It's my sad place on today's vlog to discuss my addiction. It's something I've been fighting against and battling against for years, but I just can't stop buying it. So, on today's vlog, I'm going to talk to you about my 3 favourite backpacks that I use, well, pretty much every day, or at least every time I go travelling, filming, all the rest. And I'm going to talk about this Crux bag that I did a review on, well, I did like a mini review months ago now, and I've got a few little things to talk about it. Okay, let's get straight into this by talking about the Crux backpack. Amazing bag, like super durable, super tough, but there is one massive problem that I've discovered. So I took this bag ski touring and had axes on because we were going to climb this North Face thing. Massively bomber durable bag, really flimsy, awful little sort of elastic things for the ice axe. Now this one completely snapped off, and this one, as you can see, is like 99% through. So what happened is when I took a fall, I must have twisted it slightly, that sort of snapped, blew off my ice axe, and I've lost a quark. It's like the only weak thing on this entire bag, and it carries one of the most expensive things, your ice axes. I need to speak to the guys at Crux and just find out what their opinion on this is, but for me, really quite annoying, and I don't quite know what to do with it. So I needed a big duffel bag, so this Mountain Equip one was the one I went for. It's 100 litres, which means I can fit in all of my stuff if I go for a massive trip. So yeah, massive, huge space inside it for all of my stuff, and if you pack it right, you can really layer it, pack it all up, and then when you close it in, it's like a big solid mass. Some features I like about it: you get this sort of netting section up here for storing sort of like stuff you don't want in the main bag. This yellow bit is a waterproof section, so if you've got wet clothes or if you've got really smelly clothes, which is what happens to me, you can put it in there and it won't affect the rest of the bag, which is really useful. There's also more netting stuff to the sides, which is good for packing more stuff. The material is waterproof and super bomb proof. The backpack carrying system, there's kind of like handles for holding it, and there's also a backpack style strap, although there's not a sort of like specific backpack system like you get in some duffel bags, but it's enough for me because you can sling it over your back, take it to a plane or something, and it's perfect. The only problem with having a duffel is if you travel on an aeroplane, it's not like very solid, so you need to pack it and make sure that when they're throwing it into aeroplanes, all your stuff isn't sort of sliding around and also getting impacted and damaged. But for kit, clothes, climbing equipment, love it, bomb proof, never let me down. It wasn't particularly expensive and it's just an incredible bag. So as mentioned before, a lot of my job is travelling around the world, Europe, sometimes in a car, but a lot of aeroplanes. One I went for is this North Face wheel-on, can't remember the name of it, I'll put it on screen thing. So main compartment space like this, with some straps that you can use to secure all your stuff. What I really liked about this and why I went for it is A, the material's really sort of durable, but it's this compartment on the front that I love the most. So what I do is slip my laptop inside. That's perfect for, you know, when you're on a flight and you have to take your laptop out of the bag so you can lay it separately onto the security check-in thingy. This was good because I can just pull it out. There's also like storage areas for Kindles, power supplies, nice little padded pockets that are nice and soft for valuable items. A zip case, which is great for camera batteries or leads or stuff like that. It's also built in a bomb-proof way. I love the handle. Bright red, really tough, really durable. I use this every single time I go traveling, and I'm not exactly careful with it, and everything about it is well built, solid, and does the job for me really well. Anything that's a little bit annoying is it's sort of not quite big enough for me. And I know you're always going to compromise because it has to go in the top storage placement of an aeroplane, but I wish it was slightly bigger inside to fit more clothes and stuff. And when you sort of put things in that laptop compartment, it slightly compresses down on the space you have inside. But if you're going for like a 3-day trip, you need a few t-shirts, you need camera gear, you need a laptop, that kind of thing, perfect. finally, in my top 3 backpack roundup is a camera bag. And this is the F-Stop, I should know the name of this. It's an older model that I bought from a friend of mine at the office. The camera thing is something that I've only really got into in the last year, but I like to take photos, and this is a plug for me, but check my Instagram. Here's a few photos. But yeah, I needed a camera bag. And what really annoys me about most camera bags is that you can put the cameras in it, but there's no room for anything else. Now I sort of take climbing photos, I take adventure photos, I take lifestyle photos. I'm going somewhere with my camera. And I need a bag that not only fits your camera stuff in, but also has a little bit of room for supplies. It doesn't really have that back opening section. What it does have is side sections. So you can pad this out depending on how you want. So you've got 2, one in this side and one in this side. So this one, I keep my main camera in here. I then put my batteries and stuff in this little plasticky case, microphone in one of the sections, and then the other one I tend to put spare lenses and my GorillaPod that's on here. And then you get this top section, which is, using a scientific test, up to my elbow deep. And I can stuff a few like clothes if needs be, supplies, food, water, bit of climbing gear, maybe my climbing shoes into here. Rolls down for waterproof, and you clip it in the side, so that's kind of cool. It's got loads of little features as well, so like sunglass point in the top, hydration system thingy pack jobby in the back, but you could also put a laptop there. Oh yeah. You can also slide a laptop down the front section of this, which is just amazing. It's also got this really cool flappy front bit, which I tend to put my hard drives in the front section. My Kindle fits in really nicely. Again, you can put some cards, some batteries, some extra little points into here, and a little key fob looking after thingy, which I lose my keys. You can strap tripods to the side of it. Really nice carrying system, and the waist belt has got this little pocket where you can put extra SD cards if you need to grab them out quickly, or to be fair, even fit a little lens in there if you wanted to. What I've been using this for, and recently when I went to Germany with the Adamondra trip, is this was my main bag. So I didn't take my wheelie on one, I took this one, which means I could fit my camera equipment in it, I put some clothes in it, the rest of my clothes I put in the main luggage, but it was sort of like a sort of run and go bag. So I'm going to be carrying on testing that, see if it sort of stands up to my needs. Okay, that's review day done. Review day done. Let me know in the comments below what you want me to review next, and what you want to see, and of course any questions about any of the bags I've talked about. Help me. Send money to me for my bag addiction. Bye.